It is interesting to see how the same thing can be described differently from people using different styles of communication. For example, this object, a cup, can be described in different ways from the perspective of different styles or colors. So what happens when you ask a group of people who are in a purely blue, green, brown, or red style to describe this object? A purely blue style group might describe this cup as a vessel for providing nourishment and refreshment. It is also a symbol of the cup of life. It could symbolize how important it is that we work together to ensure that we and those who come after us are provided for. It could also represent a coffee break, where people can gather together to discuss and relate with each other. A purely green style group would describe this cup quite differently. They would need some additional criteria to describe the cup. They might say that it was unclear as to whether they were asked to describe the object in terms of its physical dimensions, or whether they were asked to contrast it with other types of cups, glass versus metal versus plastic, or whether they were to describe this in terms of one of its functional uses. They would need to research what may be hundreds or possibly thousands of different functional uses. They would need to get more information about how they should go about describing this object and allocating time to analyze this information, determine further data needs, gather the data, and then develop a work plan and process to proceed. A purely brown style group would merely say, "This is a cup. Use it." A purely red style group would have a different approach to describing this object. They would free-flow brainstorm for a while and come up with some random ideas. They might name some interesting and fun drinks they could drink out of it, like a banana mango smoothie with fizz on top and an umbrella. It could be smashed into a fireplace, or they could make it into a party hat.